Alright YouTube, this is Crazy Mechanic 12. We are installing an HID system. Well, I previously had one, but if you watch my other video, there was some corrosion and it stopped working. So, what we did is we went ahead and bought another harness. They're cheap if you get the right one the first time. I think I paid like 20 bucks on eBay or Amazon or something like that. You need one. If you already bought a kit, you should have ballasts. And I happened to find a mounting spot, used zip tie right there, and right there. Easy to it. Easy, whatever. Anyways, so we are going to install this wiring harness. Components of the wiring harness. This one is a bi-xenon, so it has the high and lows in it. This is the high and low relay switch. If you can see it, yeah, right there. 12 volt wire harness controller, it says. Anyways, so what we want to do is we have our struggling here. We have our power and our fuse. We have this for the headlight switch, and this plugs into the ballast, and this is your ground. You have one on each side. So I already kind of have this all kind of figured out since I've done it before. So here's a good place to put your power. Otherwise you can go right to the battery. My battery's over there, so I like it over here. Kind of just slide it in there, tighten it up. But don't do that first. Hook up your grounds first. I think I'm gonna mount this right here. I'm gonna use a zip tie there, and then I'm gonna mount the controller also zip tied down here. And then I'm gonna plug that in to there. And on these Yukons, I had it originally over here, but I am gonna move it over here. So I set up a bolt and a washer. Make sure you grind off the paint. You get a better connection that way. Alright, I'm gonna pause the video and kind of do this side. Alright, so I zip tied this side up. I just use this bar. It's kind of place to zip tie, I guess. So, and I plug that in, and this is for the high beam here, so that can go through this flap. Alright, and then I just routed this one around the water bottle. This is going to be your switch. So, all you do on this side is right here, that was connected to your headlight bulb. Just plug that into there like so. Now that's all ready to go. This one needs to come down because that one's going to plug into your HID headlight. And then run your wire across like this. Hook up my ground. Right there. Tighten that up. Do the same thing with this side. Run it down through this flap. Kind of struggling here. It's in there. Tighten that up. This one is not used, so you can just tuck that kind of back there or zip tie it somewhere else or whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna pause the video again. I'm gonna zip tie some more things and get ready for assembly into the headlight. Okay, so we got our left side headlight assembly out, and here is your HID bulbs themselves. They have a couple connections here, you can't mix them up, and this is your high. So to install these, just flip this over here. All you have to do is turn this a little bit. I'm sure you guys know how to take out a light bulb. Turn it, pops out. It's the old style one. The new style one. Find the right holes there. Flip it open, just like that. Lock it up. That one is ready for assembly. So you got your 3 wires there. Bring it over to the vehicle. Ah, I forgot something. When I forgot to run this one from the ballast. So let's just run that one. Actually run, it's 2, it's just connected there, so I didn't. There, okay. Alright. So now we have our 3 connections. Just do these. Alright. Three connections. This one here. Sorry guys, can't do this one-handed. I'm gonna have to put you down, maybe you can see without dropping the phone here. And it's kind of probably gonna be crooked on your screen, but this is probably the easiest way for me to do it. Click that one, And this only goes one way because just like that. Pick them together. Good solid connections. Make sure that they're tight in there. This one is ready for assembly. Don't forget to, down here, this plug here plugs so you can have turn signals. We like turn signals, don't we? So that is ready for installation. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys that you probably noticed when you took these out that there's this one here and this one up here, and don't forget this little one down here. This is for the mount here, because you'll break it. I did not break it on this one, but in order to get to that one, you have to pull a bolt here. I think it was like 11/32 or something like that. And then there's a push pin here, push rivet here. This push rivet was in there. And then you just flip open the flap, and you can see in here that bolt there. It's a 10mm. Don't forget him. There's one on the other side as well. So, all right. So same thing with this side. Bam. Make sure there's a good tight seal there. Because you don't want moisture in your headlight. So, just like that. Bring it over to the car. Try this. Stay firm. You get the gist of it anyways. Like I said, don't forget to plug in the black one. Leave the gray one alone because you're not going to use it. Alright. I will install these headlights in a bit, but we'll just let them sit there for a minute. Now that we got everything plugged in, turned on, routed, we want to go ahead and we want to get power to it, because it's not going to work without power. 10mm wrench over here. Seems like everything nowadays is 10mm. All right. Now, everything should be. Make sure that you test your system out before you go any further. Make sure all your connections are tight. You can double check. All the connections are together, which is good. All the connections are together. Good solid ground. Connections are good. Yeah, that would not be good. Okay, tight. Good there. All right. Let's see if this bad boy has HIDs. One. Two. All right, let's see if brights work. Perfect. Guys, we have HIDs again. Perfect. That's what I wanted to see. Now I'll install everything. And we should be good. Thanks for your time and look forward to seeing you again at another project.